And Joseph could not control himself before all those who stood by him. And he cried out, "Cause every man to go out from me." And no man stood before him, while Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud, and the Egyptians and the house of Pharaoh heard of it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" And his brothers could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said to his brothers, "Please come near me." And they came near. And he said, "I am Joseph your brother, whom you sold into Egypt. And now do not be grieved nor angry with yourselves that you sold me here, for God sent me before you to preserve life. For these 2 years the famine has been in the land, and there are still 5 years in which there will be no plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. And now you did not send me here, but God, and He has made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and the ruler over all the land of Egypt. Hurry and go up to my father, and say to him, 'Thus says your son Joseph, God has made me lord of all Egypt. Come down to me, do not wait. And you shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near to me, you and your sons and your sons' sons, and your flocks and your herds, and all that you have. And I will nourish you there, for there are still 5 years of famine, lest you and your household and all that you have come to poverty. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin see, that it is my mouth that speaks to you. And you shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that you have seen. And you shall hurry and bring down my father here." And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept, and Benjamin wept upon his neck. And he kissed all his brothers and wept upon them, and afterwards his brothers talked with him. And the report of it was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, "Joseph's brothers have come." And it was good in the eyes of Pharaoh and of his servants. And Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Say to your brothers, 'Do this, load your beasts and go into the land of Canaan. And bring your father and your households and come to me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and you shall eat the fat of the land.' Now you are commanded, do this, take wagons out of the land of Egypt for your little ones and for your wives, and bring your father, and come. And do not regard your goods, for the best of all the land of Egypt is yours." And the sons of Israel did so, and Joseph gave them wagons according to the command of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of clothing, but to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of clothing. And to his father he sent this: 10 donkeys loaded with the good things of Egypt, and 10 female donkeys loaded with grain and bread and food for his father for the journey. And he sent his brothers away, and they departed. And he said to them, "Do not quarrel along the way." And they went up out of Egypt, and came to the land of Canaan to Jacob their father. And they told him, saying, "Joseph is still alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt." And Jacob's heart fainted, for he did not believe them. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said to them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, "It is enough. Joseph my son is still alive. I will go and see him before I die."